Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. More Premier Draft Modern Horizons 3. On a 2-run trophy streak, it would be nice to continue that. I think I'll try out this Detective's Phoenix. It's a good card. Copy Crook allegedly is good. I have my doubts. This green duel, supposed to be very strong. I've put it in my deck a few times, and I've never cast it. It's always just been a bad forest. I know that's what these lands are for, is that like a lot of the time they're just bad lands, but sometimes they're spells, and that's worth putting them in. And so I do believe it's a good card, but I'd like to try out this rare that I haven't tried before that I know is a good card. Well, I know this is a good card too, I guess. Anyway, yeah, just grab a red card. See where it goes. What? I'll take the Nadu, I guess. Oh boy, Royal Cartographer too. But Nadu is nuts. It's so, like, hugely overstated for the mana cost. An incredible ability. Just unreal. I don't know what you would pick over this. I mean, I guess there are cards, probably, that would be better than this, but not a lot. Does it go with Detective Phoenix? I mean, they're different colors, but this is a format with a lot of fixing, and I could easily drop Phoenix for Nadu. Also, there's nothing good red in this pack anyway. A couple of solid blue cards. We're not going to wheel any of them, sadly. Oh, maybe we could get this. That's a really nice black card. I don't really want to do that right now when I just like have this Nadu that I want to push hard for. I think I just take a Ghostfire Slice, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. It's really good removal. And, I mean, maybe Horrific Assault is even better. Because I'd rather be blue-green than red with these cards. And it's 1 mana. It's a little harder to, you can't just like kill stuff in, it's a sorcery, it needs you to have a big creature. But still, like with Nadu, like we're gonna, if we end up playing Nadu, we're gonna have big creatures because we'll be playing the Eldrazi deck. One of these lands would be nice, but I think you take the Horrific Assault first. This is incredible news. A Snapping Voidcraw. Blue-green. I mean, this really should be getting taken if anyone's playing blue-green on my right, so clearly they're not. Flare of Cultivation's okay. But yeah, I love this. Give me the Nadu Snapping Voidcraw deck, man. Corum. I played this. Was it my last draft or one before that? It was one before, wasn't it? I don't remember the details. I think it's just tune the narrative here. Red and green and black, like this is just too much. Too many colors. I mean, you could take the Blood-Soaked Insight, I guess, but I don't think I'm going to want to play black. Maybe I do. Look at all these nice black cards here. Maybe black is going to be open. Tune the narrative isn't going to fit that well into this deck. You know what? I will take the land, actually. Yeah, look at this. There's a Pteramander, huh? Maybe we're just splashing Nadu somehow in a red-black deck? That seems impossible. Trickster's Elk, you could trigger Nadu by aiming at it, I guess. I don't think that's good. I'm going to take the Pteramander. I don't know. I might end up having to play red-black, give up the Nadu, go back to Detective's Phoenix. Well, Reiterating Bolt is pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Ral in the Implicit Maze. I think it can be good, but often it isn't. Tricky start to this draft. Man, just really sad to give up on these two, but I mean, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about it. Yeah, pretty sure we take the red-black artifact thing. That lane looks open. I mean, there's Demon Furier. Goes well with the Nadu thing, but there's just been nothing for that, really, and lots of red and black available, it seems. Yeah, Dross Claw's fine. This Wield, which is ridiculous, I think. Yeah, it looks like the Void Craw and the Horrific Assault are definitely out. It's really hard to imagine that I could splash Nadu, but let me hang on to that dream for a little while longer before I cut her. Yeah, this card's fine. Don't want this mace. Kind of funny, right? Pyretic Rebirth to do 6. Returning the mace, but like nobody's playing that card. Don't kid yourself. Man, blue-green really looked open in the first like 4 picks. And then it just dried up. What? Okay. I mean, I guess we're in the right lane. Fell the Profane. Like, pick 10. It's so good. Yeah, look at this. A refurbished familiar. Pick 12. No, 13. I know it says pick 13 here, but I can never remember if that means the last card you picked was 13 or the one that's coming to you is 13. When you have cards in front of you, it's very clear, but when you're waiting on a card, I can't remember what it means. Let's get Nadu out of here, I guess. Not a great pack. Null Drifter's kind of funny, but obviously doesn't fit. Dross Claw's okay. I think we're supposed to take the Sundering Eruption as just like a finisher. Hope to wheel one of the black cards. Oh, do I want a Junk Diver? No. This could easily wheel as well. And it's just not very good, even in the red-black deck, I don't think. Lethal Takedown is fine. This is fine. Mardu Land is pretty good. But at the moment, my removal is Reiterating Bolt, Fell the Profane. So I probably should take Lethal Takedown. Well, I don't know. I mean, this is for the green-black deck, supposedly. I don't really modify stuff very much. I guess there's germs from, like, the Dross Claw. I think I want more creatures. All the black stuff here is fine. I'm thinking it should be the land over Grim Servant, right? The opportunity cost for including this in the deck is like 0. I would like, you know, the Mardu land. I don't know. There's a bunch of good cards there. I'll get something back, but I'll take a land for now. Just grab this guy. I think he's reasonably strong. Void Pouncer doesn't make much sense, I don't think. Cranial Ram, that's what we're looking for. Nice, cheapish red-black artifact. How am I for artifact count? Not that high, but 3? Oh no. I mean, maybe I'm actually supposed to take Draw's Claw over a second rebirth. I just need more actual artifacts and fewer artifact synergies. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the last card in the pack, although it seems unlikely. Okay, this is great. Oh, but Refurbished Familiar is even better. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I do need more cheap artifacts, but Refurbished Familiar is one of the big payoff cards for the deck, right? Like a very cheap 2/1 flyer that makes them discard a card. You gotta love it. I'll take another Blood-Soaked Insight. I saw the there's a channel Judging for the Win where a judge does regular rules questions. I don't know if it's the most recent one, but it probably isn't by the time this video goes up, but at the time of this recording it's the most recent video I've seen from his channel. Junk Diver, it's so dumb, but I think everything else stinks. I don't really want a Dreambringer Vampire that badly. Anyway, Wheel of Potential apparently is worded wrong. It doesn't work the way it was intended to work. And on Arena, it does work the way it was intended to work, but it doesn't work the way the card text says it should work. And so there's some... I guess I'll take Insight in case I end up getting, like... I don't know. Give me some Trample Trick. Presumably there will soon be errata to the card or change the rules to fix the problem. But right now it says, gain 3 energy, then you may pay X energy, then, draw X cards. The simplification, but roughly. It doesn't say you have to pay the X energy to draw the cards. It doesn't say if you do, draw the cards. Like... that's sort of important. Right now, rules as written, you just get the cards whether you pay the energy or not. So you can pay 3 mana and no energy to gain 3 energy and draw 50 if you feel like it. Party Thrasher is pretty cool, but I think you're supposed to take the Dreadmobile for the artifacts deck, right? I don't think it would be 100% insane to take Wither and Bloom either. I don't know. Tough choice. I could absolutely believe that this Party Thrasher is right. Actually, I don't have much draw. Let's just take the Party Thrasher. No, I need more artifacts. Crick, huh? I've never played with that. I mean... I guess I'll give it a try. I don't know if it's good in limited or not, honestly. I think it's just a 1-mana little artifact guy here. Ooh, Slith is so good. I mean, Wither and Bloom is good, but I'll take a Slith. We gotta have some cheap artifacts to curve out and hit the opponent. Only 9 artifacts in the whole deck. Embarrassing. Slith is an artifact, isn't it? Yeah, told you. What are you? Not gonna play that. This is exactly the card I need. I mean, a Grixis land would be fine, but I want this transmigrant. Transmogrant? I think it's a transmigrant. Transmogrant? Neither of them makes much sense. It's like a thing that has been transmogrified, I suppose, or a thing that transmogrifies things. It's retrofitted, so it should be... it has itself been transmogrified somehow, I think. Okay, I'll take another Cranial Ram. That's great. We're a little light on removal. We have some. But I'd like more. Oh, tell me I can cut this junk diver. I mean, I don't know, a slith. Yes, please. This has been a... Oh, wait, there was that red artifact dragon thing? I think I want the slith, though. I don't have enough artifact synergy to really, like, take a 7-drop just because it has affinity for artifacts when there's a great 2-mana, like, aggro card in there. But I didn't even look at the dragon because usually it's just like, why would you take that? But this is the deck where maybe you could take it. Huh. We could take another Pyretic Rebirth. Or this, like, allegedly very cheap artifact. I don't think, like, it's that good. But I also don't think I need another Pyretic Rebirth as much as I could use something that you can sort of play relatively cheaply. I think the axe is fine. I have a little bit of energy, don't I? Somewhere? And it's an artifact. Even if I just use it as a combat trick and never re-equip it, it's lying around as an artifact, which is nice. For my artifact synergies. One Eviscerator's Insight seems okay. This is another Goblin. Okay, well, we picked up a bunch of artifacts. They're not all of them especially good, but at least they're available, so I can, like, do the affinity thing. And the cranial ram thing. Now, I'll put the Drossclaw back in. What's that doing in the sideboard? That was from an earlier time, huh? Back when I thought I was going to play Nadu. So, as for lands, we have these. I think I can cut the Junk Diver. It's just bad. Ah, this is a land as well. Missed that. So we have 4 double-faced cards. I imagine this wants to be a 17-land deck. So that means 19 including these double-faced cards, which means cut 2 basics. Could cut the Shattered Landscape, actually. I don't think I'm going to need color fixing as badly as I just want to make sure. Well, the thing is, though, here's the thing about that. I was about to say, oh, I don't need color fixing. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble hitting my red or my black, so I don't need this. But if you don't have any trouble hitting your red or your black, then a colorless land that enters untapped is also just fine, right? So really it's, I don't know. I can make this either a swamp or a mountain, right? And then it helps me with my I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to run this. Let's just put it like that. So, yeah, I still want to cut one of each, though. Four Simulacra is not looking so hot. But, I mean, we have affinity stuff. Dreamdrinker Vampire, pretty not my deal, I think. I don't need a Gravedigg. Siege Smash is whatever. It's fine. Obviously, I wish the second Dreadmobile had wheeled. I forget what I took instead of it. I don't know if this guy's any good. You end up paying a lot for this, right? We're not going to be casting that many more black spells after casting this, probably. And it's so easy for opponents just, like, Galvanic Blast this guy. I think we can toss him. He's much better in Commander, where you start with 40 life, I imagine. And where you can make sure you have him in your opening hand. So I think I actually don't have anything that gives me energy. It's just this one Inventor's Axe. So that might be a bit weak, huh? It is cute as, like, a combat trick that you can then, like, move as an equipment once, and even after that, it's still an artifact for affinity. I don't think it's a terrible card in this deck. But is it good? I'm not so sure about that. Obviously, we're not cutting Detective's Phoenix. I'm just admiring it. Eviscerator's Insight. I don't have that much to synergize with it. But you don't need synergy. Like, it's a draw card. I have a bunch of shitty creatures. Obviously, I'd love to sack Retrofitted Transmogrant, but... There's also, if you ever find yourself in a position with an empty board and 4 mana, you can cast a Cursed Marauder, and in response, Eviscerator's Insight it, so that there are no creatures for you to sacrifice to its ability. And that way you kind of get the sack part of Eviscerator's Insight for free, and your opponent still has to sack something. I mean, this guy really has no synergy with anything in the deck. He's fine, but I don't think he's really for this deck. Reiterating Bolt is just 2 mana for a Lightning Bolt. Not even a Lightning Bolt, right? It's can't go face. Which is still solid, but we can't ever replicate it. It makes it quite a bit worse, I think. Maybe I'd just rather run the Simulacra as, like, ways they do 4, but also they're artifacts. I think I have to cut Reiterating Bolt, which feels kind of stupid, but seems right. I want to keep all these artifacts. And then maybe I get rid of 1 Inventor's Axe, or the Inventor's Axe, or 1 Simulacrum. I think it's one of those 2 cuts. Maybe it could be in a Cursed Marauder, but I don't think so. It just occurred to me, Frogmare Enforcer is a cute target for Pyretic Rebirth if you could somehow get it in the graveyard cheaply, right? We just cut the guy who connives, so that's our easy way to discard it. Gone. But you can also, like, cast it cheaply and trade it off as a 2/2 and then get it back as a 4/4 that does 7 damage. Cute, right? What's my creature curve look like? Yeah, I don't really want to cut a 2-drop. I mean, okay, Cranial Rams and Dross Claws are also creatures. I think this Inventor's Axe is the worst card. I just don't have any synergy for it, besides it being an artifact. I don't know, it makes all the Simulacra a little better, because I can attack with them and then Axe to trade it off, like as a 3/1, leaving behind the Axe. Leaving behind the Axe barely matters is the problem, because I don't have the energy to re-equip it, so I'm still just kind of 2-for-1ing myself. Okay, let's do this. Pactacular? I don't know what that means. Looking great. We have a turn 3 refurbished familiar. 1, 2, 3 curve, in fact. On the play. I mean, how can we lose, right? You know, opponent could have a good deck. That would be a way to lose, I guess. My deck is not terrible or anything. I think it might even be good. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's really nice. I guess I can just attack first, right? Because now, turn 3, I can play both of these guys. And if I drew a Simulacrum, I could play that too. It would have to be a red 1-mana creature, which is why I say Simulacrum. A 1/1, huh? I think I'm okay to just swing here. I don't think they want to block. And if they do block, I still get to cast this. Prowess is going to be scary, though. It'll be a little tough to attack into this, maybe. Although, I guess I just have the Goblin activation to trade into it, basically. If they try to Prowess, I can just bonk it. I can just bonk it now. Right? Like, what are they going to do? Yeah. I don't want to let them block something and prevent the damage. I'm just going to kill this. They don't have a pump big enough to save it, I imagine. How could they? Blue-white, by the way. And also either red or black, I guess. Got him down to 10. Good progress. Eviscerator's Insight this and then move the Dross Claw, maybe? I could swing with everything. And then Pyretic Rebirth for 1 damage to finish off the Simulacrum. Ah, problem. When this dies, it can shoot this guy. So I don't want to let that happen. I don't want to kill it. That's why I should do the Insight play. I could have put it here and swung both, but I want to make this harder for them to kill and get in a big chunk of damage. I don't know. I didn't want to let them block and then shoot this, I guess is what I mean. That's not a kill spell for my flyer. That's great news. Okay. Please. Cranial Ram. Wow. I mean, that could be lethal. Right? If I just equip it here, they would die. I mean, I think that's worth trying for. I don't know. It's pretty committal. If they just respond by killing this, I'm toast. I mean, they held up some mana. They could easily have a kill spell for this. And if so, I want to be able to Pyretic Rebirth it, right? That's my thinking. They have some instant. I don't know what it is. But if it's like galvanic discharge, I don't want to play into it by equipping here. I'm just ruining my life. They could even let the equip resolve and then kill it, so that I don't have so that I lose this germ rather than killing it in response. Yeah, there's that. That's what I thought. I wish I had the mana for this. I should have not played the Ram yet. I didn't realize. Yeah, if I'd thought this over, I could have Eviscerator's Incited and gotten some draw out of that. This is instant, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll end turn then. Yeah, playing the Cranial Ram was a big mistake. I saw in the comments on a different video recently someone complaining that, you know, mono red aggro is just brain dead boring, and, you know, a reply in the comments was like, well, maybe you should brain dead boring autopilot, right? Like, maybe you should watch good players play mono red aggro. There's a lot of really important decisions, and they all matter a lot because every life point matters when you have to kill your opponent before they stabilize. And obviously we're not playing mono red aggro, but the same thing applies, right? This is... you know, the little decision of playing Ram before combat has cost me a huge amount, and it looks like opponent could possibly stabilize. Ooh, yikes. Okay. They should make a golem and maybe even give it haste? I don't know. I don't think I would mind trading with my germ, so maybe they shouldn't. Okay, do I want to let them attack? Yeah, feel free. Okay, they're not going to. No surprise there. Let's kill the 3/3, please. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Get rid of that card, whatever it is. Okay. Kind of funny. Oh, you know, I shouldn't have played this yet. Because now they can block with the Cyclops if they want, right? And kill this. Yeah, once again, order. But they're... Well, I was going to say they're playing off the top, but... Oh, they didn't. Interesting. But they did scry. I didn't pay attention to how they scried. Oh, they don't have the 3 energy! I'm only now realizing. I see. That's why they shouldn't... Okay, so I'm happy to do this to them. And I mean, it looks quite lethal. That is not going to do it. Hello? Okay, whew. This... I'm not dying to this. It's 8 damage. Who cares? So that's what they top... I mean, I assume they top decked that on the Scry. Like I said, I wasn't watching. But they Scryed, and then next turn they drew Scurry of Gremlins. And, you know... They had like 3 creatures on board at the time they did that. They would have gotten a bunch more energy. They could have pumped everything an additional time. They would have had like 8 more... 11 more damage or something? Oof. I don't know. I wonder if they were wrong to block when I swung for... It wasn't lethal, right? They could have let the damage in and then tried to kill me with Scurry of Gremlins. Oh! They were going to give the whale haste as well, weren't they? Did they have that much mana? Because the whale was in their hand, remember? When they Scryed Scurry of Gremlins to the top. Would have cost 7 mana. Did they have 7? I don't remember. Dailies, please. What are they? Red spells. Red spells. Nothing. Oh well. Mika Tororo. Thank goodness for these duels, huh? Or double-face cards. Yeah, I'll play the Insight as a tap land, then Drossclaw, then Dreadmobile. We're looking good. Even if I have to play this as a shock land. Boo! Don't play things, I just want to kill you. I can destroy the artifact, actually. That's not bad. I don't need to do it now, but at some point I could do that, perhaps. I don't like that. I'll trade the Dreadmobile with it if that... Well... I mean, they could easily have a trick, and then I would get ruined for no reason, right? I think I need this affinity to lie around. I guess I'll just take the 3. Kind of sad. Yeah, I'm getting out aggroed here. On the play, even. Uh-oh? Well, destroying that artifact's not as good as it looked a minute ago. I do have Fell the Profane if I happen to draw an untapped black source. No. Okay. Well, the only way I can spend my mana is with Siege Smash or Dreadmobile. Actually, if I Siege Smash the artifact during combat, that's kind of something, isn't it? Because I can make this suddenly become a 2/2 without flying. Assuming they don't play a creature before combat. Or, well, play anything. Creature or enchantment. Oh, this is going to be a 3/3, not a 2/2. So I still have to trade it with Dreadmobile. Because this isn't getting rid of a creature or enchantment, it's just getting rid of the +1/+1 and flying. Okay, I mean, that could have gone worse. They don't seem to have any instants. Everything went by super fast. They're just going to get that back, huh? And attach it? Oh, no, how greedy. Get killed, idiot. They can flashback this. Oh, but they can... They can just do it again. Get the dog and then get the harvest, assuming they order the stack correctly. They actually have to target the aura and then target the dog because of copying. The order stuff resolves in. That's a really cool card. Wrong? Oh no, wait. Oh! You copy it as part of the resolution, I see. Not as it's on the stack. It's not like... I don't know, there are cards that would have that other effect. I don't know, like Lutri, where you copy in response to the spell. This is part of the spell resolving. I would have gotten this wrong. That's interesting. Is it time to race, do you think? How exactly would I race? I guess equip this here and chump this guy. And then equip the ram for next turn. Whoa, no. That's scary. Oh, okay. Without bestow, please. Or actually, wait. Bestow it here? I can afford that, right? Do I have any evidence? Yeah, I got lots of evidence. Means I can swing in for 11 already? Not the one with flashback. Okay, they're gonna have to find, I don't know, some damage. 3? Or else kill both of my creatures. Or, I don't know, something else unusual. That was 1 damage, but not enough. I'm glad I have 2 lethal creatures. They're making me nervous with this sitting around and waiting here. No! Oh, that's so gross! Ah! Yeah, pretty cool instant. Wow. I think I'm dead. No way I really could have done differently, I don't think. Couldn't have given anything else haste. I can't chump enough to kill this, can I? I have to chump one thing here. This I can let in. So I have to have 3 toughness? I mean, I guess that's not impossible. This gives 2. Problem is I'll lose my creature when it happens. Yeah. So it turns out I'm not chumping the 6/6. I can actually trade for it. Ah, never mind. I'm dead. Oh! Right. This still doesn't... It's not big enough, though. Yes, I forgot I get this back. I was so close. Cool game. Because if they didn't have this, if I could actually have blocked this guy, I would have gotten the Phoenix back and could kill them next turn. I could have taken 2. No. Right. I miscalculated anyway. I forgot. I said, oh, I can let this guy hit me for 2. And I won't die. And then I forgot that I would be taking 2 damage as a result. So I actually needed like all 6 toughness to block this, which I was never getting. Okay, so I wasn't all that close. I was dead on board. Still, close game. That collective resistance really got me. And I don't mean like, oh, they tricked me, I made a mistake, and, you know, that card was how I was punished for it. I just mean like that was a very powerful thing, and I don't know what I really could have done about it. One of Russ, okay. Well, we might actually get to cast Blood-Soaked Insight, right? And I want the Goblin on turn 1, so I'm going to hang on to it and maybe cast it someday. Cranial Ram might be enough to get this castable. A 1/2 is pretty rude. I think I'll just get rid of this. I mean, it does give them the ability to bring it back, which I'm not a fan of. Actually, I'd probably kill my 1/1 here, right? No, I like artifacts. Okay, I guess I am playing this as a tap land now, so I can fell the Profane next turn. Or maybe just blow up the Goblin, I don't know. I can't, there's so much stuff over there, man, this is unfair. Let's see. Well... I guess it's just swing with this, right? I assume they'll block with the 3/3, and then I can get a big connive on my flyer. Right? Because playing other ram, I could attack for 4. But I think they would block that just as much. And I want the opportunity to get the connive trigger. If this gets in, that's fine. Yeah. Well, they seem to be green-black. Aw, boo. Well, I don't know. It's sad. But right now, all they really have is this. Currently, what I have is less, of course. But I do have a Fell the Profane. So I can start whittling away at those tokens at least. I don't think they should let in. Oh, okay. They have something to spend mana on. All right, that's exciting. I love getting in for 4. I'm a little nervous about what it means for their hand. Some big Eldrazi, of course. Like just the Tusker, maybe? Warped Tusker. Crabomination. Rude. Siege Smash is decent, but what else did they get? That's it, huh? Well, I look like I'm losing this game. It's tough to deal with the Crabomination. That's something. Any chance I could race with this? Tons of evidence. But they'll be hitting me for 8 next turn. I'm getting in for what, 5 if I use this? I don't think I have that kind of time. Lifelink? That's bullshit. Okay. Well, I mean, I can get in for 7, I guess. 8, actually. It's just a plains, huh? It looks like a Field of the Dead. Oh my god, they have horrific assault? That's game over. Oh no, just... This first for more life gain? No, they're just gonna attack. Another repurposer. Okay, I mean, I need a little damage. Didn't get any. I don't think I can live here. These two are both lethal. The goblin can block this, which is fine. But I have to leave the... Okay, I guess I have to leave this back to block the flyer, block here. And then maybe I can shoot the flyer? So it stops gaining life, but I'll be dead. So, I mean, they're not going to kill me, but I'm not going to be in a position to win the game anytime soon, I guess is all I mean. Trample is also a bummer. Yeah. Have to block there, have to block here. And I guess I need to finish this off to have any hopes. I mean, I don't have any hopes, to be clear. I might have in the past. Does this somehow do something? It almost does, right? Yeah, I guess I'm still not dead. No, I am dead. They can, because if I want to use this to shoot here, that's fine. I also want to use it to block here. But if they adapt this, then I can't kill it. Yeah, there's just no timing where it works out. All right. See ya. That lifelink thing, man. That was really bad news. I don't know. Maybe I used my removal wrong earlier. I had a couple pieces of removal, right? I used the Fell the Profane on, I don't even remember what. I'm sure it was important, but then they played something much, much worse. This is tough. I don't think you can keep this. Doesn't do anything for way too long. No, with a mountain it would be a great hand. Without, it's a very bad hand. Would it be great? It would be okay. At least I get a Dross Claw here. Bottom one Cranial Ram. Grixis. And Jund. Okay, I got a cool card. Actually, am I supposed to play the Drossclaw first? They both make 1/1s. No, I guess it's the same. They both pump this up to do 2 damage if I play another artifact, sort of. I mean, this can attack for 2. And it could attack for 1 plus... Yeah, this is just better. Actually, I'd be happy to trade, but I want to do damage, right? I'd be happy to trade these as well, because I have the Pyretic Rebirth. So let's just get in there. Keeping the landscape. That's a little scary. They have another colorless spell they want to cast. Yeah. Do I do this during my turn or theirs? I think just mine, so that they don't have the discount. It's only a discount on things that cost 7 or more, and they can't cast any such spells, so I guess that's fine. They might have a pump, so I guess we do it in their upkeep, right? Before they draw, but after they untap. So if they do have a pump, they have to use next turn's mana. Yeah. Do I have a stop or something? I guess I must accidentally have a stop in comp. No? Why is it at... Whatever. I must have put a stop somewhere, somehow. Phoenix doesn't do anything at the moment, so I guess I'm just playing this, because they have a reach creature, right? And it turns out I played the wrong artifact at the beginning. It would have been better to have these the other way around. I would have gotten in 1 more ping damage when I attacked, because there was a turn when I didn't have any other artifacts on the field. Yowza! Okay. Well, let's swing out, I guess, right? I guess I can play this first for a little bit more damage. Yeah. Oh, actually, wait. This one, if they block the 1/1, I can't kill it. Well, they're not going to do that. And if they do, it's sort of fine, right? They're going to make me commit to using a combat trick while they kill my biggest thing, which is the flyer, I think. If they're really thinking carefully about specifically Siege Smash, they might block the 1/1, but I don't think that's so bad for me. They're just killing a germ and I'm getting in for 6. Okay. Well, I might just not cast the Phoenix, chump with the 1/1, and then bring it back, right? Yeah. I mean, I do want to get my red mana spent, but this Phoenix doesn't do anything at the moment. Obviously, we're looking in bad shape because opponent is playing Eldrazi, and Eldrazi is a good deck. And they're doing good things. And oh no, another big Eldrazi. What a surprise. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, was the deck bad? It's hard to say. We're talking in past tense about it now because the draft is over. We're going to lose this game, and that'll be our 3rd loss. I'm just going to... Okay. Not gonna let me trade this, I guess. Not gonna cast their thing either. Oh, they can't afford it. Costs 7. They only have 6. I just assumed they would have more mana than they do. Okay, well... I mean, I can play the Dreadmobile and threaten a sack if they block differently. Plus, it makes the 4-1 into a 5-1. This attack is... I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's probably fine. And it does 1 damage at least, which is nice. If they end up eating this, then they're not trading for both of these, which is nice. Unfathomable truths. Okay. Presumably they found a land to cast the Tusker. That was split second. Why did it even wait for them? I guess they could still sacrifice this. You can still activate mana abilities. You just can't put stuff on the stack. Yeah, this is a mana ability. I see. Okay. Still looking bad for us, obviously. Like, extremely bad. This 7-5 is just gonna solo me. Well, it won't have to, because they have a 6-8 as well. I wanted to play this deck. I tried. I drafted Nadu, but there was no follow-up. Not even gonna let me have a free creature, huh? Well, I mean, I could give this flying and menace. Well, it has menace. I could give it flying. And, you know, but then this would fall off again and I'd have a little follow-up. Get in a lot. This is only till end of turn. Next turn. Well, looks bad. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I could bestow this, make it a 6-3. I guess. equip this for 1 damage? I don't think that's a good deal. I don't know. I mean, I guess what else am I doing? The damage... Right. It would be 1 to their face from the trigger, and that's all I would get, because they're blocking this, right? I'd rather have the mana available to move artifacts around. Well, I can actually maybe deal with the Tusker, right? If I give the Phoenix all the pluses. I don't want to do that now. I want this to be my blocker for the Wumpus Aberration. I guess I'm probably never going to be able to cast this, but do I need the land? Maybe. Yeah, I probably do, right? Can't re-bestow easily yet. I don't know. I guess equipping everything onto this Phoenix is still not enough to get through the Tusker. Okay. Not sure how we're surviving here. Maybe I should have chunked just to save 3 damage so I don't die next turn if I swing with the Phoenix. Well. That's big enough, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, none of this lives. I guess I'll cast a 4/4, won't that be exciting? And then lose the game! Yeah, I don't know. Why am I still here? I don't know. I don't feel like it was a bad artifact aggro deck. Missing, I don't know, maybe just missing a little bit of removal to deal with big threats, but there are just too many medium threats in all of these games. Like, I don't know, calling a 7/5 a medium threat is a little bit wrong, but you know, they can just play them so many times. They get so many of those huge creatures in the Eldrazi decks. Like, what are you supposed to do? And, you know, the losses, some of them were close. The loss against the enchantments deck was a bummer. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.